of the course on optimizing young people's uses of social media for their health and well-being, and well as their learning. So we've reached phase 2. The last couple of weeks or 3 weeks or so, you've been exploring how young people use social media and understand the impact on their health and well-being. You've also been looking at and trying to investigate your students' uses of social media, or the young people that you are responsible for. Now, this phase of the course is a little bit different, hence this video is a little bit less polished because we're going live. We're going to be doing some live webinars with some experts around how we can better support young people's use of social media, and really focusing on the benefits and the positives. Not forgetting the risks, but really trying to focus on the positives and the benefits more. So what's the overall aim of phase 2? Well, the overall aim of phase 2 is to really now try to get you to transfer the knowledge that you have now about young people and social media into some actions, into some practices, some things that you can do. So we want you to think about, okay, is there something you can try out and do in your context, in your practice? So you might think about whether there's particular guidelines that you want to create, whether there's a policy that you want to create, whether there's like a summary statement that you want to make. Is there a lesson that you want to try out, or is there a specific activity that you want to try and do and test with your students? Is it a curriculum? Is it a kind of module, a unit? Or is it just hosting a CPD workshop, so a professional development workshop? Or simply having a meeting about how we can take some ideas forwards? So to help you with that, what we've tried to do is we've really tried to target some people that we think would be helpful, some experts in different areas. So we'll be hosting a series of live webinars with different people from physical education, from youth sport areas, from character education, and in the areas where people might have expertise in media literacy and beauty and social media campaigns. And the idea is that we hope that some of these webinars will spark an interest or spark something that will help you to understand what to do and or give you an idea of something that you might trial and test. So the webinars will be held live at different time points over the next 3 weeks, and you can access on the course different times that these are on and the different topics. Now, you'll be able to tune in live, or you can come back and watch them on our YouTube channel, where the link is provided in the course, and you can come back and watch them and view what's going on and what's happening and the key messages from that. You can also feed in some questions that you might have or that you might want answered. So, for example, we do have a Google form embedded within the course, and that will give you the opportunities to send your questions. The second way that we're going to support you to develop some ideas and things that you want to do is through Slack. Now, Slack is the area that we are using for discussions. And what we're really hoping to do is that you might access some support from those discussion groups. So some support in terms of developing some different ideas together, or some different kind of points of perspectives that you might have on the different webinars or videos. In those groups, you also might decide to plan something together. So you might choose to develop some collaborative guidelines or some collaborative policies or curriculum or activities. And Slack gives you the opportunity to share resources and those kind of things. It also gives you the opportunity to have online discussions. And you might choose to organise as a group when you might have a specific chat to decide about different things that are going on. So the ownership is perhaps a little bit more over to you. The structure of this phase 2 over the next 3 weeks is a little less structured, it's a little less polished, but we're there to support you through that. So we're kicking off this week with a couple of webinars, and we hope that they will spark some ideas about how you might develop some new ideas for your practice and things that you might try and test out. Just to let you know where we're going with this as we're moving through your learning journey through the course, towards the end, we hope that you will be willing to share some of the things that you've tried out, or your ideas, or something that you've done that you want to share, because we're now moving on to developing a kind of community of everybody on the course, and we hope that we can develop some shared knowledge and some shared understandings about how we can really optimize the benefits of social media for young people's health and well-being. So that's not a prerequisite, or that's not, it's not something you have to do. But as we're moving forward, we're hoping that you might be willing to share what you've done, why it worked, why it didn't work, and what the findings were. So, starting week 2, we're really looking forward to talking with you on Slack and also sharing your thoughts with our webinars. So check out this phase of the course, when the webinars are, and if you do have any questions, as always, get in contact through Slack or through the email. See you soon.